Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Haven't touched back in the series for a week or so. I took a short break from the series to work on a new one. But nevertheless, this What If might be a little shorter than the normal. Just to let you guys know. Not sure how short it's going to be. It's going to be at least closest to 30 minutes as possible. Izuku and Momo's small talk with the girls on their way to the stadium. When they arrive at the stadium, Inko and his new adopted sister Lulu is waiting for them outside of the arena. Before Izuku could greet his mother, Lulu comes running towards Izuku, jumps up in the air as he catches her in the air, in the middle of the air. Big brother, I missed you. I miss you too, little kitten. While holding Lulu in his arms, he sat her down when he got to his mom's location. How you been, Mom? I know I haven't been around lately. Inko simply gave her son a hug. You should make a habit of make it sorry. You should make a habit of visiting your mother. Now and again. I worry. Of course, Mom. The next phase of the tournament should be starting pretty soon. I should probably head in. Good luck, dear. Good luck, big brother. As pretty much that happened. They said their goodbyes and all that, but don't worry, little sister. It's going to be quite a show. As Izuku ruffles Lulu's hair, we should probably get going. Sorry, we should probably get inside, love. I'll see you after the tournament. Izuku said his goodbyes to his mother and his new adopted sister. He walks with Momo to the entrance to the stadium. When Izuku and Momo enter the stadium, they see all the competitors all grouped up together, waiting for announcements how the brackets are going to work. Izuku sees a couple of faces he's seen before, like Bakugo and the three girls earlier. All the competitors are in the ring. They were told to wait there until the tournament finally begin the second phase. Shoko was nowhere to seen. Even in the phase one, she wasn't part of this little tournament. Everyone noticed Principal Nezu on the podium, on the second story of the stadium. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I want to congratulate all of you for passing up to this point. We will be starting the next phase in the tournament in a few moments. I need to go over some ground rules. The first phase of the tournament, it's the second phase. The second phase of the tournament is a one-on-one mock battle. You're allowed to use any hand-to-hand combat you know, along with your quirk. No quirk gear is allowed in this phase in the tournament. You'll be able to create anything if you happen to have a creation quirk. All items are allowed except for blades. After all, this is a friendly tournament, not a death match. Anyone that found out to break any of these rules will be disqualified on the spot. And we have medical staff on standby in case of anyone gets any serious injuries. And for the audience, you don't need to worry about your safety. We are using the latest technology from David Shield to ensure your safety. Endeavor. Yes, sir. Use your fire over there where there's some empty seats. Understood, sir. Endeavor You just have to use one of your weakest flames on the barrier. Sorry. Things keep popping up. I need to stop that. Endeavor uses one of his weakest flames at the barrier. As the barrier disperses the fire, you see, ladies and gentlemen, your safety is my main priority. I had David Shield create this specifically for this tournament. We will also be implementing this force field technology in the sports festival from this point on. Like the first phase of the tournament, the Cork Blast tournament, this is going to be a televised. This will be televised. Good luck to you all for your first match. We will begin in a few moments. I know I'm forgetting something. Ah, I remember now. The brackets. That's right. There are two brackets. They're split between the male brackets and the female brackets. Each winner of the male and female brackets will face each other off in the finals. I'm looking forward to what y'all can do. Momo turned to Izuku, grab his collar. Well, sorry. Momo turned to Izuku, grabbed him by the collar of his shirt. She stares into his green eyes. You better make it to the finals, my dear. Sorry, give me a second here. Dear future husband, I expect you to give me a good fight. Momo pulled him for a kiss. For a few moments later, they broke apart. Don't worry, my future wife. I plan to be in the finals. I'll see you there. Momo simply had a smirk on her face as she turns around to walk away. Hey, Izuku, you ready to get your butt kicked? Well, isn't it Sparkles? Bakugo Koski himself. Who's the redhead? Izuku, this is Kirishima. Kirishima, this is the air bastard. Izuku, yo man. Nice to meet you, Kirishima. Don't think I'll go easy on you. Of course not, man. Bakabro told me a lot of things about you. I can't wait to face you to see how strong you really are. Bakabro? Izuku giving Kirishima a confused look. Don't don't even get me started on that. He's been calling me that ever since we met. Damn that Rocky bastard. Kirishima simply laughs nervously. Bakugo got annoyed. He simply just walked away. Don't mind him, Kirishima. He's like that. Let's see who's fighting first. When the boys got to the match listing, it's a shame I'm not fighting Bakugo first. Oh well. In the first match, but nevertheless. What about you, Kirishima? I'm not fighting Bakabro either. Well, I should get ready, Kirishima. My match will be coming up in a few moments. I'll see you on the other side. Good luck. Good luck on your match, Kirishima. I'm looking forward to fighting you. Izuku stepped in the waiting room where all the competitors are waiting for their first match. As he sits down on the side bench, focusing his mind on the incoming match, he doesn't know what to expect. He has no idea what type of quirk his opponent has. The only thing he knows is the guy's name, that he goes by Monoma. Without knowing this guy's quirk, he's taking this quite seriously. Izuku and Monoma, please make your way to the ring. As everyone hears over the intercom announce the first match, Izuku made his way to the ring, followed by the blonde. As we cut to where all the female competitors are watching the fight in their own waiting room area, As Kendo simply comments that Monoma is going to win this match. He got this in the bag. There's no way he's going to lose to that green hair kid. As Kendo hears someone start laughing behind her, what do you find so funny? You think my Izuku's going to lose. It's laughable, really. It doesn't matter what type of quirk that blonde has. Not only my fiance has better hand-to-hand combat by the looks of that blonde you call Monoma, but my Izuku has a superior quirk. It doesn't matter what type of quirk he has. It's a shame. It's a bad matchup for him. If he fought anyone else, he probably would have won. But against my Izuku, not going to happen. Just watch and see. This is going to be an easy match for him. As Kendo looks at Momo, I really don't like you. Good, because I'm your next opponent. As the two girls stare daggers at each other, not with real daggers, but mean looks basically, like the whole anime trope where they all have like lightning bolts striking with each other, that type of deal. As they stare at each other, everyone can see the friction between the two. I see you in the match, but I have more important things to do right now, like watch my fiance win, of course. Giving giving Kendo a smug grin. As we cut back to the ring, where Izuku's waiting for the referee to start the fight. Hey, green hair kid, it's a shame you're fighting me today, but you should thank me. You should thank your lucky stars you're facing someone of my caliber. Don't feel bad when I beat you into the ground. I really don't like you. I'm going to hurt you now. Confident, are we? As Monoma starts laughing. As Izuku turns to the referee with a not so nice look. You referee, start the match. As the green hair boy demands the referee look up at Nezu, and Nezu nods as they start the match. Inko knows her son's expression. What's wrong with What's wrong with brother, Mom? The kid made your brother very upset. This is not going to be pretty. I need to shut that notification off because it keeps popping up. As the referee starts the match officially began, basically. Monoma rush into close quarter combat, trying to get a grasp on Izuku. Hand or wrist to copy his quirk. Izuku dodges each attempt to latch onto his arm. As he dodges, he thinks about the situation. He really, Izuku thinks that he's really content to make physical hand-to-hand contact. I see. So he must have physical contact to use his quirk, whatever his quirk is. It would be smart for me to not allow him to use it. Izuku dodges a couple more attempts of Shinzo trying to grab onto his arm. Izuku used his superior reflexes to keep out of reach. Monoma, sorry, give me a second here. Keep out of reach of Monoma. Basically, I reread that paragraph, sorry, or sentence, basically. Izuku doesn't want to give out too much of his abilities in the first match, so he created a light wind barrier around his skin. The wind barrier can't be seen by the naked eye. Momo tried to grab onto Izuku's wrist as an unknown force snapped his hand backwards, cutting his skin, leaving Monoma quite confused. Izuku immediately stopped moving with a flick of his hand. Monoma got thrown by unknown force across the ring. Izuku threw him across the ring using his wind, but keeping him in the ring bounds. Izuku wants to make an example out of him. He doesn't want to end it too fast. He wants to make the blonde kid hurt. Sorry. Izuku repeatedly throw Momo across the ring. Kendo watches the match in horror, seeing her friend be tossed around like a rag doll. Damn idiot. I knew his mouth would get him in trouble one of these days. Seems your friend has pissed off my Izuku. This won't be pretty. Izuku won't kill him. At least I hope. Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to the blonde. I've only seen Izuku in this state only a few times. He doesn't show mercy. Hopefully the judges, sorry, hopefully the judges in this tournament will intervene before it gets too out of hand. Izuku is using his quirk in such a way, giving everyone a false information thinking his Izuku has a telekinesis quirk, but in reality he's using his wind in such a degree that's not visible. Only to the top tier heroes notice he has some sort of wind quirk. In reality, he has a wind manipulation. Only Principal Nezu knows that information outside of Mirako and Ryoko, given he was personally trained by both of them. Of course, the safety committee knows that sorry, that his quirk is exactly. That is why they deemed him too dangerous to be kept alive. That's why they attempted to remove him from the fact. Sorry, remove them from the factor. But they overlook his affiliation with two high-ranking heroes. Miraka and Ryoko might not be the top two heroes, but they're pretty high up in the rankings, nevertheless. Even Endeavor was taking notice of Izuku's match. The boy made a quite impression on him during the first phase of the tournament. Endeavor was watching the match closely. Clever brat, using his abilities in this match that he doesn't even. Sorry, I fucked up. He's using his ability in this match that he didn't even use them in when he was fighting against me. Clever, very clever. I knew this kid was holding back the whole time he was fighting me. Most people might be most people might be impressed by the match, but the kid's still holding back. Shoka. Yes, father? Watch his match closely, daughter. This Izuku Midoriya. He's going to be your rival. What, father? Why him? I have nothing against him personally. He didn't strike me as anything special. Trust me, daughter. This one will be perfect rival for you. Sooner or later during this tournament, he's going to have to reveal what type of quirk he really has. Doesn't he have telekinesis, father? No, he does not. He's quite clever to use his ability in such a way that people believe it's telekinesis, but it's not. I've seen his quirk firsthand, daughter. Given no footage was available during our fight, one of the security drones was damaged during our encounter, but nevertheless, you should be aware, daughter. Your future rival has been personally trained by two pro heroes, Mirko and the Dragoon hero, Ryoko. Understood, father. I understand. If I must fight him, I will defeat him only using my eyes. I refuse to use your fire. You stupid girl. You can't keep denying it. It's a part of you. You're going to have to use it sooner or later. You might not like it, but you eventually will. It's only a matter of time. Endeavor leaves his daughter alone to observe the match. Endeavor wanted his daughter to overlook the whole tournament. That's the only reason why she didn't enter. Shoka continues to watch the match. Let's find out why Momo's so fond of you, Izuku Midoriya. Izuku snaps his hand backwards as Monoma gets shot up in the air. as he snaps his hand again downwards as Momo will hit the ground hard. I believe this should be enough to believe that I have a telekinesis quirk. Using his wind, threw Monoma towards him, while using the wind to enchant his body. He threw a kick in Monoma's stomach as he gets shot out of the ring, making Izuku the winner as Momo lands in the crater of what was a wall. With exciting eyes. Wow, Big Brother's strong. That he is, daughter. The moment Izuku got back to the waiting area for all the other competitors, he noticed Bakugo had a cocky grin. You sneaky green hair bastard. I knew what you were up to. You've always been a crafty one. I didn't want to reveal all my secrets, Sparkles. Can't reveal all my secrets now, can I? Izuku noticed a somewhat buff brunette boy keeping an eye on him. Izuku, I'm talking to you. My bad. I was lost in thought. You good, man? I'm fine, Bakugo. Bakugo and Izuku was interrupted by the conversation, by an announcement. They announced the next match as they requested Momo and Kendo to come to the ring. Bakugo noticed Izuku leaving the room. Where are you going? To get a better view of the fight. Momo was fighting after all. I'll catch you later, Sparkles. As he steps out of the door, as he made his way to the seats where his sister and his mom are sitting, as he sits between the two. Big brother, why are you here? How you liking the tournament so far? I like it. I wish I could enter. Izuku ruffles his sister's hair. Maybe when you're older. And for your question, I wanted to get a better view of Momo's match. Immediately after Izuku finished his sentence, Momo noticed Izuku sitting by his family. Izuku and Momo give each other a warm smile at each other. Whatever nervousness she had left her immediately when she saw Izuku in the stands. She put on her game face, waiting for Kindle to arrive. Izuku noticed his sister sitting on his lap. Izuku noticed Momo's opponent just walking to the ring. As the referee starts the fight when she finally got into the ring, Momo and Kendo get into a fighting stance. As they both rush towards into hand-to-hand combat, Momo dodges several strikes and sweep Kendo's feet from under her. As she falls on her, she trips her, falls her down on her ass. As Momo has a smirk on her face. What's the matter? You can't keep up with me? Such a shame, dear. I've always hated girls like you. Kendo got up from the ground, dusted herself off. Kendo cocked her hand backwards, enlarging her fist as she tries to strike Momo. Well, strikes at Momo. Momo barely dodges and rolls out of the way. Momo's mind is already trying to calculate a strategy against her opponent. In that moment, when Izuku saw Momo's expression, he knew that the red hair girl is going to lose this match. Lulu looked up at Izuku from his lap with a concerned look on her face. Is big sis Momo going to lose? Izuku replied to Lulu without no hesitation. No, Lulu. Momo has already won. Her, she has already won. Her opponent just hasn't realized it yet. She gave her too much time to calculate a plan. Momo sees Kendo trying to slap Momo out of the ring. She jumped up in the air into a front flip. In mid flip, she created a staff made of unknown material. When she landed, she swung her staff into Kendo's stomach. Kendo was distracted by the pain in her stomach. Momo created some gloves and a small taser. With her, sorry, with her off. Oh, I totally fucked that up. Her opposite hand holding the taser, she had it behind her back, hiding the taser from view. With the other hand, she swings her staff as Kendo catches it in one of her hands, as Momo has a grin on her face. As Momo zapped the staff with the taser, immediately electrocuting Kendo, Momo dropped the staff, and bent down and rushed towards to get in a close to get close enough to Kendo to tase her again. As she tased her in the neck, Momo used the opportunity to kick Kendo on the side of the head while she is immobile, knocking her out instantly. As the announcer, as the announcer, the announcer announced that there's going to be a intermission between the next match, giving the audience a chance to stretch their legs after Momo was announced the winner, to get some food. Momo jumped from the arena, what was it called? The arena ground, basically. As she walked up towards Izuku. Please forgive me, Lulu, but I'm going to have to steal him for a little bit. Lulu jumped down from Izuku's lap. Inko took Lulu's hand as she says she tells to her son and her new future daughter-in-law that she's going to get some Lulu to sup and eat. She's getting quite hungry. Momo grabbed onto Izuku's hand to lead him to a secluded area so they could spend a few moments together. When they got to the location, Momo wrapped Izuku's arms around her. How did I do in the last match, dear? Impressive as always, Momo. I was very relieved to see you in the stands watching me fight. It puts me at ease. There was no way I was going to lose while you were watching my match. Of course not, Momo. I would never miss your match. You did an excellent job. You did an excellent job as well in your match, dear. Quite sneaky of you to let people believe that you have a telekinesis quirk. Bakugo had the same opinion. So I take it no one haven't caught on to your little trick outside of Bakugo? So far I noticed, there was this one brunette guy back in the waiting area. He might have caught on that what my quirk really is. I'm not totally sure yet. If you fight that guy, be careful. Can't have you lose. After all, I'm the one who's going to defeat you. After all, as your fiance, it's my right. Well, aren't we filled with confidence? Of course I'm confident. I know I'm going to make it to the finals. And we're going to fight. And I'm going to win. Over the intercom, they announced the next match. To begin shortly, Momo got out of Izuku's arms as she wraps her arms around his arms, well, Izuku's arms, basically. They begin to walk to the bleachers to watch the next match. Momo and Izuku have the same thought process to scout out the competition from both brackets, male and female. After all, it's good to be well informed before the match. I hope you guys have a good night and day, judging by time zones. I'll catch you in the next video.